Okay. Welcome to lesson 107 of Digital Marketing 3, the last lesson for the week, where we are continuing with looking at how brands can deliver effective digital customer experience through platforms such as websites and applications. With this lesson, we are continuing looking at the requirements for a site or an app. But before we move on, I'd like you guys to give me a recap of what we did in the previous lesson. What is it that we're talking about in lesson 106, and what is it that you understood, or what were the key takeouts on that lesson?
Personalization in the context of localization.
Okay. Karabo?
Yes, including stuff like being able to change languages while also understanding the context of certain words. And then you also told us to check out the thingy. Oh yeah, we also covered the reviewing competitor sites to see how you can also take advantage or stay in the market.
And I don't trust you, Karabo. I think you've got the ability to want to gain back-end access to your competitor, right?
I like to think of myself as an ethical person. So
So if you had the tools and the know-how of hacking, would you use it?
against corrupt politicians, yes.
You know, oh, so you'd use it for social good.
Yes.
Kia, if you had the hacking might, would you hack your boyfriend's phone?
No, sir, I respect privacy.
Okay, all right. Some people can just say it, but when they are surrounded with that situation, then you see their true colors, eh? It all
No,
starts with suspicions. I'm like, okay, ngizokuthola. All of a sudden, you're doing things that you never suspected yourself of doing. But anyway, I get you. All right, guys. So we spoke about all the requirements for a site, starting from lesson 103, when we discussed the discovery or analysis phase, key questions that you need to ask the audience, what is it? Who are you going to target using the 5 W's and 1 H? Who, what, where, why, how. Now we are going to look at the information. As we continue to load up content on our sites, we are actually creating what I would call a content bank. You are uploading pictures on the website, you are uploading pictures of the product, you are uploading articles, you are uploading songs, you are uploading videos, and whatever that you're uploading on the content on the website. You are actually having a storage on that website. So what is it that you're going to do with that storage? How do you categorize that information that you have on the website? The information that you had last year, or the information that you had last year, do you still want that information to be visible? Do you want to move that information to the recycle bin instead? So that's what you are going to be looking at. We are going to be looking at designing the information architecture. So the combination of organization, labeling, and navigation schemes constituting an information system. So this is important, of course, for usability, because it determines navigation and findability. It is also essential to large-scale websites, transaction e-commerce websites, and it is important for SEO. So I'll give you an example. If you are a soccer fan and you support a team, sporting activities have got seasons. For example, we are done with the past season and many league competitions have got a new season. And each and every season, soccer teams have got new kits on the block. So you've got a kit for 2023, 2024 24 season. You've got a kit for 2022, 2023 season. And you're an e-commerce site, sports site, selling jerseys for teams. Let's say you are selling jerseys for Manchester United. So far, they've had 5 seasons. And we are currently in the 2023-2024 seasons. And customers are looking for a jersey. Your information architecture should be able to make the jersey for the current season available. But what if a customer wants a jersey for the previous season or the 2019-2020 season? What happens? So you need to be able to know how you are going to categorize your information. Whether if a season is over, you throw away all the things that were available and you replace them with new things. You need to think about that. It also helps for the rankings of the search, which is search engine optimization. We are going to talk about that very soon. So there are benefits of creating an information architecture. It shows that you've got a defined structured categorization as a brand, which is going to be good for the customer experience. They know that you're well organized. If I'm looking for this, I'm going to find it there. And if I'm looking for that, I'm going to find it here. It also helps with higher ranking, as I said, search engine optimization. When people search for stuff on Google, if your website is well organized, that catalog is going to appear on Google search. I've seen that with Take a Lot. You search on Google saying smartphone for sale. All of a sudden, a catalog is appearing on Google search, not on the website, on Google search for Take a Lot with all the smartphones, So it will be an entire department for smartphones appearing on Google search. So this way, the ranks will be higher than the smartphones that are being sold at Hi-Fi Corp, at Macro, at Incredible Connections and stuff like that. So if your information is well organized, if your information is well categorized, even if you're an artist, you need to know how to rank your albums, how to categorize your albums. If you're a publisher for books, you need to have categories that these are romantic books or these are latest books, these are this and that. It helps with ranking. It is also applicable for integrating offline communications, and related content can be grouped to measure the effectiveness of a website. So content can also help when developing insights, extracting reports, getting KPIs. You can actually be able to know that this is the most frequently searched information, or this is the most frequently visited page based on the information that you have. Any questions, guys, so far? I assume your silence means all is well. So we've got card sorting. And you are going to find more information about the approach to card sorting on page 315. So this is a process of arranging a way of organizing objects on the website in a consistent manner. Nowadays, websites, especially e-commerce websites, are equipped with filters, plugins, where you can filter something based on latest or based on price, so information is sought in terms of price from high to low. It's also sorted in terms of popularity or bestseller or relevance. And I think I'm saying something that you guys often come across, because I know that whenever there are some things on the e-commerce site, you quickly run to that function and click price low to high because you want cheaper stuff. Am I right or am I wrong?
Please repeat. I did not hear you clearly.
When you visit a site, Karabo, that sells, be it shoes or clothing and other items to wear, do you go to that functionality, a filter functionality, where you click on price low to high because you want cheaper stuff?
If it's a brand that I really like, yes.
Mm. So the way products or information is going to appear there, determines how the information is categorized on the website, determines the foundation of the architecture on that website. So organizations, in order to deliver a better customer experience, you need to have well organized information categorized. If these are for women, put them under the women category. If these are for men, put them under men category. Not having information that is all over the place. You are looking for stuff for men, all of a sudden you are coming across bras and G-string for ladies. It means that you are not organized. So you sort of need to have a clear wardrobe of information on the website in order to deliver effective customer experience. That's it for today, guys. I don't know if you have got any questions or any queries. And I would appreciate if all these things that we discussed this week, you guys actually understood what we're discussing and we can actually relate and apply it to real life scenarios, because you are customers, you interact with websites, you have customer experience, you interact with the brands. So do you find the requirements very relative to you? Or these are foreign stuff?
Some of these are quite new.
Okay. I'm just glad and happy that if you guys come across someone who is designing a website, or you come across someone who is designing an application, you won't go blank. You'll be able to have some suggestions based on what you've learned and say, you know what, this is what you need to do and this is what you don't need to do in order to deliver customer experience. Because most IT aspects are good at putting up things together, but they do not understand how customer experience is going to be initiated. That's where you fit in as a digital marketing practitioner. Are there any questions so far? All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
I do